everyone. So I gave up my seat at the table this year because I've been judging these GooGoo dessert contests for 8 years now between this fair and the Tennessee State Fair. And I've decided I need to get off the 10 pounds I've gained since I started working for the company. So today, I brought some of our team here with us. So I'll start down there on that end. This is Kaylin. She's our sales and marketing coordinator for GooGoo. And then we have Valerie here, who's our creative and community manager. So that means she is our designer extraordinaire. So she designs signage, packaging, a little bit of everything, and manages all of our social media channels. So she's the one putting all the pretty pictures on Instagram. And this is Mike, our pastry chef at GooGoo. So they all have expertise, but he probably has the most expertise. So for those of you who don't know, we actually have a shop in downtown Nashville called the GooGoo Shop. And inside of that shop, we have a dessert bar where we make a lot of our own desserts. And that is what Mike does there. So he oversees the whole culinary and kitchen there at the GooGoo Shop and Dessert Bar. So we are excited to try some of these today. Is there anyone out there who's never had a GooGoo? Raise your hand if you never had a GooGoo. Okay. That's what I was hoping. Oh, you've had one, right? Okay. Back in January, we did a make your own GooGoo activity backstage at the Grand Ole Opry for a private group that was in, and a lot of them were from Canada, and we had about 300 of them that they were hand making GooGoos, and they were coming in waves. And as each group came in, I think there was probably 20 or 30 per group, and each time there was either no one in the group who'd ever tried a GooGoo, or maybe one person who had tried a GooGoo. So those Canadians just aren't familiar with our little Southern candy, I guess. All right, so we're ready to get started. Well, this looks delicious. And hopefully there's going to be leftovers, so I can maybe get one little bite. All right, so it looks like it is a dark chocolate mousse. Oh, okay. GooGoo caramel pecan trifle. Wait. Oh, and it has other things in it. Wow. Then there's GooGoo cluster butterscotch bars inside of it, and a dark chocolate mousse, and salted caramel. So, there's a lot of layers in there. All right, here we go. Dessert number 1. Okay, I can see Valerie's talking, so I'm going to put her on the spot. Thoughts, Valerie?
I love the consistency of the mousse. Very wonderful and light. And then the pieces of pecan are a great blend in terms of texture and getting a great bite with the softness of the mousse.
Do you taste the bar, the butterscotch bar in there too?
The butterscotch bar is probably my favorite part. It's very rich and buttery, and then with the mousse, it really balances itself out.
So I'm guessing since it has pecans, is it the pecan GooGoo? Okay, so it has the pecan GooGoo in it. So for those of you who don't know, there are 3 flavors of GooGoo in our classic line. The original, which has been around since 1912, which is marshmallow nougat, caramel, peanuts, and milk chocolate. And then several years later, in the 1980s, we came out with the Supreme bar, which actually has pecans instead of peanuts. Everything else about it is identical. And we recently went through a name change on that one to just name it the pecan GooGoo because we found that customers were very confused when they were seeing it in the stores. They didn't know what a Supreme was and what made it Supreme over the original. So we just went back to the basics, and now it's called the pecan GooGoo. And then we have our peanut butter, which is an employee favorite, which is peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate. And they're the hardest to find at stores. But recently, Tractor Supply picked them up. They just started shipping to stores about 2 weeks ago. So they will be sold by the single unit, and I think it's the only retailer in the country besides us that sells the peanut butter as singles. So, yeah. All right, so that was dessert number 1. We'll let you guys make some notes. You guys like the peanut butter? I know. I tell people once they try it, they will never go back to Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. It's like, yeah, they're so good. I'm a peanut butter fanatic, though, so I haven't. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yum. Well, I like peanut butter and graham crackers. So chocolate, peanut butter, and graham cracker would be good. All right. We are ready for number 2, I think. Hopefully. Did you guys make your notes? Okay. Now, I did get a look at this one over on the table. It was in a cooler, and it's going to have to be eaten in a hurry because they're little ice cream sandwich cookies. Yeah, it looks delicious. All right, Valerie, can I see the, yeah. Okay, so it is a GooGoo ice cream sandwich, and it says 2 chopped GooGoo clusters. So, can we tell? You think it's baked into the cookie. Do you think, can you tell if there's peanuts or pecans? I'm guessing it's probably the original, because if it doesn't say, I would say it's the original. And then there's roasted pistachios on the edge of the ice cream. Okay, Kaylin, I'm coming way down here with your mouth full. Yours is the messiest one, I think. Very good.
Ice cream is my favorite dessert, so mix it with the GooGoo. Can't go wrong.
And it looks like the ice cream pretty much stayed in there, didn't all? It's hard to make a ice cream sandwich with cookies sometimes.
I think we need to look into a pistachio GooGoo.
Ah, that does sound good. Yeah, I love pistachios. So also down at the shop, we hand make what we call our premium line of GooGoos. So they're more than twice the size of a normal GooGoo. They're 4 ounces, but it gives us a lot of room to play. So we, all throughout the year, we do seasonal GooGoos that you can buy. We have dark chocolate that we use down there. We have white chocolate. So depending on what time of year you come in, you'll get something different. Right now we're in the middle of our Summer Chef Series, where we invite some of Nashville's best chefs to dream up their GooGoo. And there really are not many boundaries put on them. So some of them get very creative. A couple of years ago, we had Pat Martin with Martin's Barbecue create one. And when he told me he wanted to use rendered pig fat and devil's nectar barbecue sauce, I got a little scared, but it worked out. So it actually tasted very good when the final product came out. But this year we have all pastry chefs participating. So it's a little more refined confections, and there's no rendered pig fat in sight this time. All right. So raise your hands if you think we should have a dark chocolate original GooGoo. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. we've been tossing that idea around. So if we can get it right, might be the next big thing to come. Yeah, it'd still be a 12-month shelf life. What? Oh, she said, what about the shelf life on the dark chocolate? It would be the same as the milk. And yeah, it's more the problem with the candies are more about the nuts on the inside because the nuts can go rancid. So we can't really have more than a 12-month shelf life with those. But all right, here is recipe number 3. Oh, Great Grandma's GooGoo Cluster Sticky Buns. I wonder if this really is Great Grandma's recipe. It is? It is. That's exciting. Okay, it's got 8 chopped GooGoo clusters on it. Valerie's going to go into a sugar coma. Maybe we could serve those for breakfast at the GooGoo shop. Mike did play around with some GooGoo donuts a few weeks back. Yeah. What did you put on those, Mike?
It was a peanut butter buttercream inside. There was chocolate pudding inside, and then on top it was chocolate glaze with some crushed up peanuts and peanut butter glaze.
Not bad. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, this looks pretty good. What is the sauce? Is it a caramel? What's the sauce? Oh. Anything with heavy cream is gotta be good. Sometimes we run out of creamer, just like half and half at the shop, and I need coffee, and so heavy cream's the next best thing. I don't want any of that skim stuff. And we are hiring at the GooGoo Shop and Dessert Bar if anybody is looking for a part-time or full-time job. We are losing one really great employee to the music business. She came here to start her career, and she has signed. So we're going to lose her. And we have another lady who's been with us for the summer, and she was just living here for the summer, and she is moving back to North Carolina. But she tells us she's enjoyed her summer here so much that she's actually thinking about putting her house on the market and moving back here in a few months. So, the shop is downtown Nashville on 3rd Avenue South. We are right across from the Johnny Cash Museum and the Symphony Center, if you know where that is, and right by the pedestrian walking bridge down there. And we do provide parking for employees. So I tell everyone that the job is worth just that parking pass because downtown Nashville parking is pretty insane these days. But you do get, it is a cluster. We use that term a lot around work. Okay. Anyone? Thoughts? I won't get Valerie. I'll go to Kaylin again.
It was just amazing. Very good. I wish I had it for breakfast this morning.
You have a sweet tooth. Yeah. I'm more of a savory breakfast girl, but it smells amazing. And they're still eating it, so. All right, so what number was that? Was that 3? Okay. All right. We're ready for 4, I think. Have you guys talked enough? Are you just writing down notes? Okay. All right. Does anybody watch any show on PBS? You watch any PBS ever? PBS just came to the shop last week to film a segment with us for a new show that they're launching about food and travel. It's called 100 Days. So it's supposed to come out in November, so be on the lookout for that show. All right, so next up we have GooGoo for peanut butter cookies. And I could tell there's like some kind of peanut butter, like buttercream, and what kind of GooGoo? Oh, and the peanut butter GooGoos, yeah. If I was judging this, it would have the peanut butter would have an unfair advantage because I'm so obsessed with the peanut butter GooGoos, but I'm not weighing in. All right. Oh, look, but they gave me one anyway. I'll try it once my emceeing is over. We have chocolate classes at the GooGoo shop too that we do. And we host those on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I think we're getting ready to add some more classes, but right now they're at 2 p.m. each of those days, and then on Saturdays we also have an 11 a.m. But as part of the class, there is a peanut butter buttercream recipe that we make sometimes and use to decorate brownies or just pipe right into your mouth, whatever you want to do. That's what I usually do. But the classes are really fun, and you can also book private classes. So we'll do birthday parties, family reunions. You can rent out the whole space. We've had groups of up to 80 in there where they'll rotate through and they get to make their own GooGoo. So those are pretty fun. All right, who wants to, you want to speak to that one, Valerie?
Oh my goodness. What I should do with this microphone is just drop it, because that was really good. Mic drop. That's what I meant. Mike, you want to drop the mic? Anyways, like a great bite of a cookie, not too hard, not too soft, and then just wonderful sweetness, and the peanut quality was, I don't have the good words.
Okay, so I think is that all of our entries? Okay, that is all of our entries. We only had 4. I think we had like 10 last year. So next year, more people, bake stuff, so we can eat more. But because there's only 4, everyone is going to get a prize. We brought enough for 4 prizes. So we will let the judges confer a little bit, and then we will announce our winners. Has anybody been down to the GooGoo shop yet? Okay. Yeah, very good. Awesome. Well, I went down there today to pick up the prizes in the midst of the monsoon that hit downtown Nashville. So I drove around for 45 minutes just waiting for the rain to subside. It was crazy. It was like rivers gushing through the streets. And then it was gone. And then I got out and went inside. Has anyone competed in one of these before in the past? Yeah. That's fun. Next year maybe we'll have to say, we'll give away like a private GooGoo class or something for whoever wins, and maybe that'll drum up some more entries. Because that would be like $500 or more retail value if you had a whole private class. Hopefully no one out there can lip read. I can see some intense stares looking at the judges. Yes. We give the Nashville Convention and Visitors Center, they buy a lot of GooGoos and they take them on all their trips. So when they do road trips to other cities and then even out of the country too, they'll take them and pass them out. Yeah, it is. It is. Most people don't realize that we're available all across the country. It's just very limited in some places. And of course we have our online store where we can ship everywhere. But in the summer, as you can imagine, when it's 90 degrees outside, the chocolate does not really enjoy that travel. So we try everything we can, put multiple ice packs, coolers, everything, and it still can't survive 2 days in heat that we get around here. So, but we are in Cracker Barrel stores nationwide, Tractor Supply stores nationwide, Hobby Lobby. Joann's Fabrics just rolled out back in February a whole new nostalgic set of candy in their stores. It was a test, but it did very well. So they have added it to more stores. So I think it's in 700 Joann stores across the country now too. So yeah, we have some good retail partners that stock their shelves with GooGoos, but a majority are in the southeast, so they're a little easier to find around here. Uh-oh. Do we know? All right, are we going to do a drum roll? Drum roll. Okay, I'm doing, I guess, 4th place down. What? Valerie's recording. Okay, in 4th place is the GooGoo Ice Cream Sandwich. And Kaylin will have your prize for you. Thank you. Oh, she's going to get a picture. Yeah, get a picture. Over by the GooGoo, yeah. Kaylin, you can stand with him. You'll be our Vanna today. All right, in 3rd place, we have the GooGoo Caramel Pecan Trifle. Are they here? Oh, she's coming. Here she comes. Oh, wait. I didn't get names either. I forgot to get names. What? Oh. And then in 2nd place, we have Grandma's GooGoo, or Great Grandma's GooGoo Cluster Sticky Buns. What? Ronan? Ronan. Love it. Thank you. All right, and in 1st place, and I swear I did not vote in this, GooGoo for peanut butter cookies. Yay. Yay. And what's your name? Christy Young. And you won, you placed in the, yeah. She placed in the Loveless contest too. Oh, she did? Love it. All right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for everybody who came out. Enter next year. We'll have bigger, better prizes.